Hello again. Today we're talking about medians, altitudes, and angle bisectors. Here I have an example of each. First, we're going to talk about the median. Okay? With a median, notice that this orange line comes down and it cuts the base in half so that this side and this side of the line segment are congruent. So it forms two congruent line segments. On an altitude, we get a line segment that drops down from the vertex and forms a right angle, okay, with the base. So notice that it forms a right angle. So if it forms a right angle, it's an altitude. And if the line segment is an angle bisector, it will cut this angle in half. Notice that this angle and this angle are congruent, and that's what makes that an angle bisector. So here I have triangle ABC, and I have this line segment cutting through it, line segment BD. Notice that line segment BD forms a right angle. That means that it's an altitude. But at the same time, BD cuts AC in half and makes two congruent line segments. Therefore, it's also a median, and you'll notice here that angle B gets cut in half. So that makes it also an angle bisector. So our line segment can be all three: median, altitude, and angle bisector. So here I have triangle WXY, and I want to name a median, an altitude, and an angle bisector. So which one is the median? Well, a median is a line segment that cuts the base of the triangle, or in this case, it'll cut a side to form two congruent line segments. Well, I have my congruent line segment symbols here. So that looks like one of my line segments is going to be line segment CY, and that looks like it's congruent to line segment CW or WC. But what's the median? That's not the median. The median is what line segment is going to make that a median. Well, it looks like that one would be line segment XC. All right, what about an altitude? Well, it looks like right here, this line segment XA forms a right angle with line segment WY. So I would say line segment XA is our altitude. What about an angle bisector? Which line segment forms an angle bisector? Well, I see here that XB cuts the angle so that we have two congruent angles. So that means that the angle bisector will be line segment XB. And that's how you classify and name medians, altitudes, and angle bisectors. Hope that helps.